The Adventure of Tom Sawyer by Mark Twain, Romance Simplified English Series, read by Kotchakorn Seehanam. Chapter 24 The Picnic Hut on the Text. The first thing Tom heard on Friday morning was a great piece of news that Thatcher family has come back to town. He saw Betty with a crowd of their schoolmates and his delight was boundless when she told him that her mother had applied the next day for the wrong direct picnic. Invitations were sent out before sunset. Tom had hope of hearing Huck's meow and of astonishing Becky and the picnicker with the treasure the next day, but no signal came by 10 o'clock. The next morning, a great company had gathered at Jack Thatcher and everything was ready for a start. The children were put in the charge of a few young teachers of the Sunday school. The volleyball had been hired for the occasion. Soon the joyful crowd carrying baskets of food hurried up the main street. The rotting Mr. Thatcher said to Becky was, "You will not get back till late, shall? Perhaps you would rather stay all night with some of the girls who live near the ferry landing when I will stay with Susie Harper." "Mama," said Becky. As Tom and Becky hurried along, Tom said, "I say I will tell you what we will do. Instead of going to Mr. Harper, we will climb right up the hill and stay at Window Douglas. She will have lovely cake, and she will be so glad to have us." "But what will Mama say?" says Becky, hesitatingly. However, the Window Douglas cried her, and Tom persuaded them. Becky and Edward decided to say nothing to anybody about their new program. Soon it occurred to Tom that Huck might give the signal it every night, but the signal did not come the night before, so why should it be any more likely to come tonight? He determined not to allow himself to think of the box of money another time that day. 3 miles below the town, the railroad was tied up at the mouth of a little wood where the crowd swarmed ashore. Games were arranged, and soon the chorus echoed far and wide with chanting and laughter. Then came the descriptions of the good things in their baggage. After the field there was a refreshing rest and talk in the shade. Presently, somebody shouted, "Who's ready for the cave?" Everybody was. Bundles of candles were produced, and as one and one began to come up the hill, the mouth of the cave was high up the hillside. Its massive door stood unbarred. Inside was a small chamber, as cold as an arches and wall by nature with solid bright stone. Candles were lit, and the children made their way down the steep descent of the main place, which was not more than 8 or 10 feet wide. The candlelight dimly revealed the arch roof overhead. Every frail step on the narrow passage span out on either hand, for the cave continued a very great number of twisting passages. No one knew the age of it. Most of the young men of the village knew a small part of it, and it was not customary to go beyond this. The procession moved along the main avenue for about 3/4 of a mile, and then children began to slip as they ride into barns, messes, and play hide and seek, talking each other by spite, where the passage joined again. Finally, one group after another came wandering back, breathless, covered with cake and candle dippings. Tom had two food and entirely derived with the seconds of the day. They were astonished to find that the sun had set. The bell has been calling for half an hour. When the ferry boat with her merry passenger pushed into the river, nobody cared a star for the watch. Tom but the captain Hank was already watching when the ferry boat bride went gathering past. He had no night on board, for the children were as quiet as people who are tired out usually are. The night was growing cloudy and dark. 11 o'clock came, and the invite were put out. Hank went. A very long time, but nothing happened. Why not give it up and go to bed? I ignored his eye. He sprang into a doorway. The next moment, two men brushed by him, and one seemed to have something under his arm. It must be dashboard. So they were going to remote the treasure. Should he call Tom now? No, that would be silly. The man would get away and never be found again. He must follow. They walked a short distance up the street, leading to the river and turned to the left up a cross street. Then they went straight ahead until they came to the path that led up Cardiff Hill. This they looked. Halfway up the hill, they passed the house of the old Welshman. Mr. Jones and Steve Carl were among the topmost. Had shortened this distance now, for they would never be able to see him. He hurried on for a time and then slowed down, fearing that he was getting too near them. He stopped and returned. He was about to spring on them when a man cleared his tone not four feet from him, had shot into his mouth. But he swallowed it again. He knew where he was. Within 5 steps of the place, a row, a low window dog raised down. Now there was a very brown boy. Red-skinned Joe cursed her, had her. He had scared. They are right all through its race. Yes, there must be guests there. Better give it up. Then, this was the way of the stench of the hunter's hound. Give it up, just when I'm about to leave this country forever. Never. I tell you again, I don't want her money, but her husband was the judge who had me, turned into prison as a wax gerbil. At me, horsewhip right asleep, with all the town looking on. He died and escaped me, but she will suffer of it. Oh, don't kill her. Don't do that. Kill? Who says anything about killing? When you want to take revenge on a pretty woman, you don't kill her. No, you go for her face and spoil it with a knife. My God, that's keep your opinion yourself. My friend, you will help me if you hesitate. I will kill you. Do you understand that? And if I have to kill you, I will kill her, and then nobody will know who did the job. Well, the killer will do it the battle. Now, and people there know we will run until the lights are out. There are no hurry. With infinite care Hank stepped back little by little until he just then he was there. Then he fell like the wind. Down he ran till he was the wolf man. He banged at the door, and the hand of the old man and his son were touched from window. Let me in, Mr. Jones. Quick! It's Huckleberry Finn. I will tell you anything. Please don't tell anyone that I told you. Were Hartford word when he got in. Please don't. I'd be killed. But the window be's a good friend to me sometime, and I want to tell. He must have something important to tell us, or he wouldn't behave so, said the old man. Speak out, Huck. I promise you that nobody here will never tell Huck. Hardy told them what he had overheard, and a few minutes later the old man and his sons, well armed, were up the hill and tiptoeing toward the friends had hidden behind a gate rock, written anxiously all of a sudden. There was the sound of shots and a cry. Had reached for no details. He dashed down the hill as fast as his leg could carry him.